this restriction that it would confuse their faith. Confused because, especially the less educated. So, with this conference, I come to realize there are many ways to express our faith. Yeah. And with this support, we can reach out beyond boundaries, beyond words.
Beyond words.
Yes. But the challenge really is education. Education is a big problem. In Malaysia, especially in Sabah, mission school just name only yesterday. Because the church are not allowed to use mission school as a way of evangelizing.
So even the schools owned by the church, you cannot teach the Bible or
Yeah.
You cannot.
I mean, in small way we are allowed to, but actually it's very much being controlled by the government. So, as an option, we said it's time for the laity to be more involved in catechizing.
Yeah. Because the laity can catechize in their homes, in their neighborhoods, not necessarily in the schools.
Yes. When asked what new evangelization for me, I would say honest dream. I came from a family, 8 of us, all boys.
So, how many priests?
No.
You're the only one.
Yes.
8 boys in the family.
When I was small, I was followed by my brother, and I found it very tiring to cope up with him. Until one day he told me that his friend at school always bullying him. So he said, we need to train ourselves. We need someone as a sparring partner. Otherwise, at the end, they will go after our family. And that somehow awakened me to the reality of being prepared. So I no longer see that as a burden, but as an opportunity to truly look at family closely. And then to search for some kind of consolation, I always tend to dream.
You're a dreamer.
Of course, in the seminary they call me a dreamer.
In the seminary?
Yeah.
They called you a dreamer.
But somehow come to philosophical, theological study, I see that this, I forget the goodness of being fully open to opportunities, to endless opportunity to realize our potential. I remember one day in a mathematics class I was asked, 1 plus 1. And they said, 2. I said, no. But why? I said, you are a dreamer. From that on.
What is your answer? 1 plus 1?
I said, 2, but why?
Why?
That question why, see your exam, see? You never pass mathematics. You ask that question, but again, come to this seminar, this conference, I come to realize the importance of dream. Dream. Good. And St. Joseph is a dreamer. A dreamer.
You should change your name. Your name is Thomas, the doubter. So from now on, you are Joseph, the dreamer. And this seminar, this conference has taught you the importance of dreaming in evangelization. How good, huh? The role of dreams in evangelization. Now we will dream with you, dear Father. Thank you very much, Father Dreamer. Thank you, thank you. We will now call on Mr. Wanlak Lawangcha from the Diocese of Miao. Miao in India. He forgot something. Oh. Hello. Oh.
Before you can book me, I'm tired.
So this is to tie me.
And before he asks me a question, if you all the foreign delegates allow me, I would like to thank the eminent partner for all the warm welcome he has given us. He's a man full of impact, innovation, a singing priest, and a dancing priest. So Filipinos, you guys are in a very safe hand. Your Eminence, don't doubt about your vocation. You are on the right path.
Thank you. I will change my name now. I will no longer be Thomas, the doubter. You know, Mr. How do we call you? Wonglet. And I heard from Bishop George that you and your family are quite special because your family was the first Christian family in your area. Yes. Can you please tell us the story? But briefly,
Very brief. Well, I come from India. India is a large subcontinent and it has a lot of diversity. Many Indians will doubt me when they see me amongst you. And they say, you are a Japanese or Filipino?
Yeah, you look like a Filipino.
But I'm from India, in a place called Northeast. We stay in a place called Arunachal Pradesh. That's next to China, very close to China.
Oh.
And therefore, in that particular region, place or state, Christianity was banned. No Christian missionaries were allowed to propagate the state. So what we did, there was a priest, a very imaginary priest, a visionary priest called M.C. Thomas. Later on, he became the Archbishop. I'm sure you're aware of him. He's involved in this Southeast Asian Bishops' Conference. This priest asked me, Mr. Wonglet, can I come to your place? I said, yes, why not? You can come. I'm not a Christian. I was not a Christian. This is 1978. So therefore, I took him, and lo and behold, we had an accident with an army truck. And this priest, he broke his leg. After breaking his leg, he told me, Mr. Wonglet, you have to take me to hospital. I said, okay. Before that, can I please baptize you? I said, come on, you are already broken. You know, I believe that, baptism should be more solemnized. And, I wanted to be in a good dress and so forth and so on. But he said, I want to do it. I said, but then Father, you can't do it, your leg is broken. He said, in sorrow, in pain, for Jesus, I would like to give my life. This man, when he told me that, I said, wow, here comes the priest. And I'm not a Christian. So he baptized me,
In the hospital?
No, in my house.
In your house?
He baptized me with his broken leg before going to the hospital.
Wow.
And then his wife sorry.
His wife?
My wife and my wife too. His grace confuses me so much.
Oh, you know his wife.
Yeah.
Let us be clear. Whose wife?
So he became the first Christian, Catholic Christian baptized inside Arunachal in 1978, 2nd August.
Wow.
And even then, you were not allowed to enter the area, the state. So what we did was lady evangelization. We took young boys and girls to school, to Don Bosco, Salesian. They were the ones. The Salesian brothers and sisters, they were the ones who encouraged lay evangelization. And after that, people were arrested. Bishop George was arrested.
Was arrested?
Yes, for coming and preaching. So people were not allowed to enter in that area. But thank God, so much of prayers and perseverance and Mother Teresa's coming to that and praying for all of us. Today, Catholic and Christianity total is 18.7%.
Oh, in that area.
In that area.
Oh,
In 1961, just as in Japan, we were 0.3%. Now we are on what there is a 2001 census. 2011 census, I will look at it around about 35%. So basically, I made evangelization.
Lay
Evangelization is the one. And with grace of God, in 2005, Government of India gave permission to have two dioceses. Diocese of Mia and Diocese of Itanagar. He is the
Bishop of Mia. Bishop George, please rise. Yeah.
Thereafter, we solemnized in 2006. And before you tell me to please get out, I just want to tell you one thing.
Yes.
This three days experience has been immense, knowledge to me to understand a new Christian, a new Catholic. The way you have organized them is amazing. And one thing that I have learned in the pathway, I was told by Sister in charge of CNC that here in the Philippines, cyber sex is #1 in the world. I was amazed to hear that. And at the same time, about 100,000 people go out, many of them for, this particular trade, the oldest trade in the world. So that is, I think, the greatest challenge I would think that, greatest challenge. To your grace, I would say today, all for one for Christ. Now, if every one of us here in the Philippines, the Filipinos who are here, make an effort, I have joined the I Fight. So if we all join I Fight. Yes, I Fight is the
Human traffickers.
Yeah, here you have I Fight. If all of us are part of it, maybe we'll be able to save today 5,000 souls. Now, if you can save 5,000 souls, and that 5,000 saves another 5,000, I think we will be achieving, with your blessing, with your prayer, everything will be perfect in Philippines.
Thank you very much for encouraging us. Wow. May I kiss the hand of the first baptized. Please don't break my leg. Wow. He is an icon. He is an icon of Christianity. Thank you very much, Mr. Wanda. you might want to have a photograph with him, no? After the session. Now, let us now acknowledge, we ask them to just stand up. Our delegates from Indonesia, are they still here? Yeah, there they are. Thank you very much for coming from Jakarta. And now, from Portland, Oregon. And now, for our last sharing, we're calling on a Filipina who is working in the United States. What diocese? Los Angeles. Yeah, from Los Angeles. You know your name is not here. So we will hear as a final sharer from a Filipina who is a missionary, and is now, what is your position? A pastoral assistant in the Archdiocese of Los Angeles, Miss Martinez, Miss Clarissa. Marunong ka pa mag-Tagalog? Gumamit ka ng microphone. Galing ka sa States, hindi ka marunong gumamit ng microphone. Hindi ka nito. Ano ang pangalan mo?
Clarissa po.
Clarissa. Hindi ka saan ka dito?
Ang nanay ko po, taga Marikina, and my dad is from Nueva Ecija.
Wow! Bakit mga taga Nueva Ecija dito? So we have one missionary. Sige na. Will you share with us how does it feel to be a lay Filipino missionary in like the Archdiocese of Los Angeles, one of the biggest archdioceses in the world, multicultural, and now you're a pastoral assistant. What is a pastoral assistant?
A pastoral assistant is basically an assistant to the pastor.
Hindi ko yung nakawa. Ano ka iba ka sa assistant parish priest? Roger Vicar.
Wala po akong ganito.
Wala.
Magandang umaga po, Cardinal. Magandang umaga po, mga kapatid sa ating Panginoon. I was born here. I was born and raised here in the Philippines. And I was actually nurtured by the Benedictine sisters.
The Benedictine sisters.
Saint Scholastica po.
Saint Scholastica.
So I was here hanggang 16 years old po ako until my whole family migrated to Los Angeles when I was 16 years old. So 16 years later, I am here again to share with you the beautiful journey that Christ had prepared for us. In a nutshell, the Lord has tricked us. Our family has been tricked by God na sinabi niya na sa kagitnaan ng kahirapan namin dito, akala namin ang hahanapin namin sa Amerika ay kayamanan. Hindi po pala sa kayamanan sa material. But that is where we found that the seed of faith that was planted here in our own mother country will be brought over to Los Angeles to share to the rest of the world. And there's one thing for sure that we've noticed, and even my pastor here is actually, yung boss ko po, kasama ko po, andito po siya.
The father is pastor, or her pastor pala.
He found the Filipinos, and a lot of us in Los Angeles, a lot of the people find the Filipinos very irresistible.
Wow! Irresistible.
Very, very irresistible. You see, Blessed Mother is very irresistible. Jesus is very irresistible. And every time we bring our faith, paglabas po natin sa ating bansa, we find ourselves very irresistible to the other people. to the strangers, and to the rest of the world. Kaya nung pagdating namin dito, we were soaking in a lot of irresistible people like you.
Talaga. Parang nangihingi ka ng makaon. So what brought you to work in this parish?
Well, after that, the first thing that happened to us is when we migrated to the States is you find a home where you feel like you belong. And so, syempre, yung mga naunang ko sa mga Pilipino doon, they established Filipino communities and parishes. So, ang una-una po namin hinahanap, syempre, katulad ng siguro ng mga overseas workers natin, ang una-una po nila hinahanap is a Filipino community. And so this is exactly what we did. My family found a Filipino community in our local parish, and that's where the gifts the Lord has given me had started being nurtured and being unwrapped. We all come there as gifts to the church and to the whole world. And so it's a matter of really just unwrapping that gift. And then slowly for this past 16 years, the Lord has really led and guided me to slowly unlayer that gift little by little. And this is through people that God uses as instruments to open up that layer of wrapping so that the Lord Himself will be revealed to all of us. And it will be people like the clergy who will inspire you and guide you spiritually. It will be people, mga kapwa po natin mga Pilipino na nag-mentor sa amin and they will disciple you. And so many people that God will use so that that gift will be unwrapped little by little so that Christ Himself will be revealed to us. So ngayon po, the journey was from being a Catholic music teacher at a Catholic school to a youth minister, to young adult ministries, and to being a director of liturgy and music. And our pastor here has recognized enough of that gift that I have unlayered, or the Lord has unwrapped out of me, that He has entrusted a lot of the things, the leadership and the administration that entails in the parish, so that He could really truly be the shepherd to give pastoral care to the people of God. So in other words, all of the dirty work and all of the dirty job goes to me so that He can really, truly be the pastor of the church, the shepherd.
You do the things that will free the pastor to be a pastor.
To be a pastor, and that's what we are called to do. And I believe again is that being irresistible element of the Filipinos, that one, kasi we're so irresistible that they can't say no to us. Because we're just so irresistible that way. And I think really we have a lot of this to thank for our Blessed Mother and Jesus Christ that we take with us. Kasi pag umaalis po tayo, nag-iibang bayan po tayo, bit-bit po natin yan kahit saan. The Lord will always be with us. And if we just kind of unwrap our gift little by little, God will reveal Himself to us.
Wow! Thank you, Clarissa. Now, I'm wondering now, what other gifts will the Lord reveal to the church in Los Angeles through you?
Oh, praise be to God. Praise be to God. I think, well, I just wanted to share to you to everybody is that what I have learned in all these years is that sabi ko, it brought me back to my memories kapag nagpupunta ako sa probinsya. Yung lola ko, pag nagpapadala ng balikbayan box, yung mga tiyahan ko po, pag binuksan nila, may spam, may Pringles, lahat, di ba? May Nike. Pero, makikita mo yun, nasa cabinet lahat. It's always displayed in the cabinet. Kasi sabi ko, Lola, bakit yung spam, bakit hindi natin kainin? Bakit yung Pringles, lalo naka-display sa cabinet? Sabi niya ganun kasi it's very valuable. Sa kanila, hindi kailangan lagi naka-display. But I think the gifts that the Lord has given us is not meant to be displayed. It's a beautiful wrapping, it's a beautiful package that we come with, but it's meant to be given away and to be shared.
Very good. Wow. Salamat, Clarissa, ha? Salamat, ha? Thank you, ha? Thank you. Sige. Okay. Well, thank you. So, my dear brother.